Hello, this is Rishit from iBoT, the robotics club of IIT Madras, and I'll be showing you how you can use Fusion 360 to create and simulate your models. Let's get started with the installation and setup process. Firstly, navigate to the Autodesk website in your browser and sign in with your Autodesk account. If you don't have one, create it. Autodesk also provides educational platform where you can access few of its products for free. Once you have logged into your account, select your profile, go to Products and Services, go to Fusion, install it. Once you have installed it, launch it. If you are doing this for the first time, this might take some while and it will also ask you to follow the on-screen instructions and log in with your Autodesk account. When you first launch it, this is the screen you'll be looking at. By default, you will be in your design workspace. A workspace is Fusion's way of segregating all the tools and commands based on their function. So, for instance, in the design workspace, you'll have all the tools regarding sketching, modeling, etc. Let's quickly go through the interface. On the top left, you'll have your data panel, which will show you your projects. And on the right side, you will have your profile icon along with Help Center where you can access the official documentation and learning tutorials. And then you'll also have your extension icon here where you can add extensions. Now, right next to the workspace drop-down menu, you'll have your toolbar with different tools and tabs such as Create, Automate, Modify, etc. We'll be going through all of them in detail later on. Now, area where you'll be working is called the canvas. In the canvas, on the right side, you'll find a view cube, which will let you rotate your canvas and access different views of your project. You can also go through few predefined views, such as the front view or the home view, which you can access by selecting the home icon over here. On the left side, you'll have your browser. The browser shows you your components and your sketches with a tree view. On the bottom, you'll have your timeline. The timeline records the history of your project and your design and lets you revisit a specific feature or a sketch and lets you edit it later on. Now let's set up your Fusion for you to use it easier. Select your profile icon, click on Preferences. Here, you can select your preferences. If you are starting it, I would recommend you to enable tooltips and reverse your zoom direction as well. And if you are using touchpad, I would also recommend for you to use the touchpad gestures over here. Now, let's quickly go through the navigation process. On your keyboard, select Shift and press scroll button on your mouse for accessing the orbit tool, which lets you rotate your canvas. Now press the scroll button alone on your mouse to access the pan tool, which lets you move your canvas. Scroll up and down to zoom in and out respectively. You can do the same by the navigation bar at the bottom of your canvas. You can also uh, change the display settings according to your style and preferences, or enable snap and grid settings over here. Now let's quickly go through sketching. Sketching is building block for Fusion's 3D modeling. Just select the Create Sketch and select one of the planes. Now you'll have a new tab opened called Sketch with multiple panels such as Create, Modify, Automate, Constraints, etc., which lets you sketch your design. For starters, select one of the tools under Create, for instance, two-point rectangle, and select two random points on your canvas and press Finish Sketch. This creates a rectangular sketch on your canvas. Press Extrude, which adds depth to your sketches, and you have created your first cuboid. Now, in your timeline, select the Extrude feature and edit it. From here, you can edit the length of this extrusion, and you can do many more stuff over here. Now, delete the cuboid. Let's apply what we have learned by making a simple phone stand. Press Create Sketch, select one plane again, press the line tool, just make it randomly. We'll look onto the details later on. Press Escape to exit the line tool. Now select the offset option from the Modify tool panel. Select your sketch which you have designed it just now and offset it by some distance. Let it be random, though you don't have to worry about the details as of now. Now make it a closed figure by using your line tool. The Fusion will tell you it's a closed figure by shading the portion which is closed. Finish the sketch, extrude it. This certainly is not the perfect way to make a phone stand. You can improvise a lot, but this is something for getting started. For instance, you can select the Edit Sketch option over here, select these lines and add a fillet. Finish the sketch and you can see the extrude has automatically adapted to the changes you have made in your sketch. You can access the tools quickly by using a marking menu. Right click anywhere on your canvas to access the marking menu, which is a collection of all the frequently used tools of your workspace, meaning this is different for every workspace. You can also add shortcuts to your workspace by selecting S, searching for the tool over here, let's say tangent plane, add it to your shortcuts menu, and that's it. That's it for this session. In the next session, we'll be learning sketching and modeling. So make sure you're tuned in and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.